Today I'm going to try some doodle art. So first of all, I'm getting out a canvas, and these, as always, are the old canvases that I found in my basement. If you watched my I tried painting video, you'll recognize them. Then I found these old brushes, and they're kind of gross, yes, and crusty, but they work. So I was thinking maybe this one, but then I decided I want a big, huge brush. So that's the one I ended up with. I set up my camera featuring my very messy desk, but it's just all pushed out of the way so you can just barely even see it. But then I forgot the paint, so I went and I grabbed the different colors that I wanted, and then we're back to this setup, and I started painting. Well, actually, after removing all of the packaging, so much packaging, I got to painting, and I decided I wanted to try out doodle art because when I was younger, I used to love doing random doodles and like Zentangles. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but I decided I wanted to try doing some doodling on a canvas because I thought that would be really fun. And here my camera doesn't want to focus, but I was trying to show you the paints I'm using. There's this metallic one, a black one, and a purple one because guess the theme, pause the video, comment down below. Well, actually, it might have been another thumbnail, but pause, comment, guess what you think the theme is. Anyways, if you haven't commented, I'll tell you now. It's a space theme. For some reason, I totally just blanked on what that was. Space, galaxy, basically every 2012 or 2016 Pinterest board, I feel like, was super galaxy, and that was totally a trend, and I decided, why not? I would do some fun alien doodles and planets and stuff like that. So, of course, I had to use these colors, and ready for my fail, guys. The fail is happening after you'll see the next color I put down. So I put the black, I put the purple, and then without thinking, I just put another humongous glob of black when I really meant to use the blue. So the painting kind of gets taken over by one color. Guess what the color is? Black. But so I wanted to do this cool swirly thing. That's what I was trying to go for with pouring the paint onto my brush, but I don't think that was the right technique, guys, because the colors just all smushed into black. So maybe it was, this technique works fine and I just used way too much black, or maybe the technique wasn't the right technique, but yeah, it turned out very black with the tiniest streaks of color. And here I was just I gotta fix this. It's too black. I'm adding more metallic paint, but it kind of works. In person, I feel like you can see the stripes of color better than on camera, especially when the painting's dried, but I think it turned out okay. See, I wanted to do those cool swirly designs and stuff like that, but it kind of just all melded into one color. But you can kind of still see the texture, I think. Of course, I'm painting the sides because we can't leave the sides blank or whatever, white. You just can't. But then I had to let that dry because it was a ton of paint I put on that canvas. So I put it in front of a fan, which is maybe not the best idea, but I did. And I decided to make another doodle because why not? So I did what I used to do when I was younger, and I got out some black paper, and I found these really old metallic pens. And, I thought that they still had a lot of juice in them and that I'd be able to do this whole paper. But you'll see the ink, it gradually just starts dying, and it gets harder and harder to make this paper finished, to do the whole paper. But, oh well, that's okay. And this is literally on 4,500 times speed or something. It's or 4,500% or something. I had to speed this up because I was sitting here for literally forever doing this. And it was soothing until the ink started drying out. That got annoying, but it was pretty satisfying to sit there and do this. And I watched a show. I'm on season 3 of Buffy right now, I think. And so I was watching that. What are you guys watching? Comment down below and let me know your recommendations so I don't just rewatch Buffy all the time. But anyways, let's go back to the original doodle. And I'm looking at the screen and I wrote duel instead of doodle, but that's kind of funny, so I'm going to leave that. But that was supposed to say doodle on the screen. Anyways, I am continuing on with the duel. And I'm shaking my pens, and we need the shaking paint song, so it's playing in the background right now. But and oh my gosh, I forgot earlier to put the shaking paint sound, or to even talk about it. So that's going to be in the video. Earlier on, I played the shaking my paint bottle sound music thing. I don't know why I find that so funny. I really have a weird sense of humor, but I had to play the shaking the paint bottle song. But anyways, I started off my doodles with 2 planets, a shooting star. I messed up the star. I thought I could do a star with like just drawing the outline of a star, but it looked so weird, so I had to draw the normal star. I just can't draw stars, apparently. And I tried to do some like galaxies, a moon, a little asteroid up there. I wrote space, and then I regretted writing space, because then now it has like an orientation to it, the painting. Like you have to have it this way, or else the space is like upside down or sideways, which kind of sucks. Because usually with doodles, you could like turn it any which way and it looks cool. But anyway, I drew a little UFO and some sparkles and dots to fill in the little spaces. I don't know if Posca has like a thinner pen, but this pen is pretty thick, so it's hard to do like really tiny designs like you can with a gel pen. So maybe I need to look into a smaller paint pen to do even smaller doodles and make them even more intricate, because I feel like that'd be really fun. But I'm doing some more planets, and the sun is up in the middle. I did weird wave things in the left-hand corner, a little alien head above the word space, even more sparkles and doodles that are stars, kind of. The sparkles, I used to doodle that all over my notebooks in school when I was bored. But anyways, let me know if you guys like this video, what you think of it. If you're gonna doodle, I would love to see your creations if you decide to doodle as well. But doodle art, it's actually really fun. So let me know what I should make next, if I should do more doodling or painting.